Well, it seems as though Colorado Springs downtown restaurants can't catch a break. First, they were closed or restricted for 2 months because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, some merchants say they're negatively affected by the daily protests, calling for law enforcement reform. KRDO News Channel 13's Scott Harrison is live downtown tonight with more on the mood there. Scott.
Well, Heather, downtown business owners were hoping for a third straight peaceful night down here tonight, and it looks like that they are going to get it with the curfew now in place. Now, those we spoke with say they hope to continue avoiding property damage and vandalism, but the biggest concern is keeping customers who are still leery of COVID-19 from being scared away by protesters. Friday night in downtown Colorado Springs. Not what it normally is, but better than it has been. Several restaurants were busy as customers eager for a return to enjoying nightlife quickly filled eateries that are allowed to reopen at only half capacity. The new concern for merchants are the downtown protests and the Black Lives Matter movement. Gasoline Alley opened a week ago, missing the worst pandemic impacts, only to close early because of the 10 p.m. curfew.
I feel like some customers are a little hesitant to come downtown, so during the week especially we're, having a little trouble filling up, but it's been good overall.
Protesters passed most of the restaurants as they marched between City Hall and police headquarters. But that could change if demonstrators move to more locations, as they've said they do.
It's hard to say with COVID. So I mean, you might have a double whammy. I don't know. Who's to say what way it's going to affect, or whether it's going to affect on an ongoing basis or not.
Some restaurants still haven't reopened yet, but what some of those that are open saw on Friday is a good sign. Downtown business owners we spoke with say they're hearing that Denver protesters may join the protesters here this weekend, meaning even larger crowds throughout downtown. But those owners say, at least so far, they're not concerned about falling victim to the kind of vandalism that shop owners in Denver did last week. For now, the businesses here say they're concentrating on their customers. Customers we spoke with say they won't let the pandemic or the protest keep them from having a good time downtown.
Honestly, I don't think that there's a lot of hesitation going on about going out to eat and whatnots. The only problems I think right now is the curfew. So we all have to be mindful of when we're going out and how long we're staying out.
Another way to look at it is the more protesters who are in town, the more potential customers that restaurants will have. And several business owners tonight tell us that they have hired security to protect their property this weekend just in case the protests get out of hand. We'll let you know what happens. We are live in downtown Colorado Springs. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.